Mount Fuji is a symbol of Japan and the Fuji Five Lakes region. At its base is one of Japan's most beautiful locations. The region around Mount Fujisan is located less than 2 hours away from Tokyo. You will find many beautiful places that will appeal to both culture and nature lovers. A trip to this region is also a good way to split your stay in Tokyo and escape the hustle and bustle of the capital for a day or two. In Tokyo, there are 3 different points where you can catch a bus to go to Mount Fuji: Tokyo Station, Shinjuku Station, and Shibuya Station. The bus departs from Shibuya Mark City. The bus terminal is found on the 5th floor of Shibuya Mark City. The one-way trip is about 2 to 2.5 hours long and costs 1,800 yen. It is a one-day trip to explore Lake Kawaguchiko, located on the northern base of Mount Fuji and one of the Fuji's 5 lakes. Lake Kawaguchiko is a scenic natural attraction with many hot springs, museums, walking trails, observation spots for viewing Mount Fuji, and outdoor adventure opportunities. Easily accessible by direct bus from Tokyo, the Lake Kawaguchiko area can easily eat up an entire day. It has 5 museums: Kawaguchiko Museums of Art, Yamanashi Museum, Kawaguchiko Music Forest, Herb Hall, Kubuta Ichiko Museum. For some Japanese history and culture learning, the Kachikachi Ropeway for beautiful views of the lake of Mount Fuji, and bathhouses for quick dip in warm and therapeutic natural onsen waters. Mount Fuji is a part of the Fuji Hakone-Izu National Park. It is located less than 100 kilometers away from Tokyo. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 2013 and has always been a popular destination for day trips from Tokyo. Most day trips from Tokyo to Mount Fuji will head to either Lake Kawaguchiko or Hakone. These are the 2 most popular regions as they are both easily accessible from Tokyo. Both places offer a different experience. Despite the many other sites, most people only want one thing when they come to this region, and that is, of course, to see the beautiful mountain. The many postcard-like pictures may give the impression that it is easy to take stunning pictures of the mountain, but unfortunately, Mount Fuji isn't always visible. Finally, we reach Kawaguchiko Station. Kawaguchiko Station is the starting point of almost all the attractions and landmarks of Kawaguchiko. There are nearby convenience stores where you could eat or have a coffee while waiting for your tour bus. The Ropeway Station is approximately 15 to 20-minute walk from Kawaguchiko Station. Just in case you're wondering what a ropeway is, taking the Mount Fuji Panorama Ropeway at Kawaguchiko is akin to taking a cable car. The ropeway takes you close to the summit of Mount Tenho, a mountain 28 kilometers away from Mount Fuji. It gives you quite a beautiful view of the mountain at the cable car platform and also at the peak. Boarding was straightforward. People left in an orderly manner. This cable car brings you up the 220 meters to the observation point and offers fantastic view of the lake as you ascend. Whichever method you choose, you will be rewarded with panoramic views and the perfect shot of Mount Fuji on a clear day. The cable car journey is very short, but the view is very good. But you have to stand in the opposite direction to see the lake view. It can get quite squeezy inside. There's about 40 people each time. We were fortunate to be at the front of the line. Hence, we got a good spot to take pictures of the Lake Kawaguchiko when the cable car was going up. The journey offers unparalleled views of the lake and Mount Fuji. You can enjoy a relaxed round trip in the cable car or stroll down through the forest trail. That said, we would advise you to get there early before 9 a.m. as there is often quite a long queue later in the day. After going to the top of the mountain, the place is not big, but the food in the snack shop is first class, and you can also see the scenery of Mount Fuji, so it is worth a visit. The largest of the Fuji 5 lakes, Kawaguchiko is a popular spot to enjoy unobstructed views of Mount Fuji towering behind the water. For a panoramic view of Japan's national treasure, however, you want to head up the nearby Mount Tenho. Take the Mount Fuji panoramic roadway, round trip 900 yen, and you will come to an observation point near the mountain summit. Just recently, the observation deck at Mount Tenho has unveiled a new attraction that is sure to get photographers and Instagrammers all excited. The pair of massive swings measuring 3.5 meters in height are set up at the highest point of the observation deck, giving you a direct view of Mount Fuji that will take your breath away. Sagi Rabbit Shrine is a small shrine with a rabbit on each side. It is said that if you pat the head of the dreaming rabbit, it will give you wisdom. One of the most popular features of the mountain is the Bell of Tenho. Legend has it that your wish will come true if you ring the bell while you're looking at Mount Fuji through its heart-shaped silver frame. Its romantic image makes it particularly popular with couples hoping for a long and happy relationship. Lake Kawaguchiko is especially popular during cherry blossom season. There are about 300 cherry trees planted and stretching for about 1 kilometer along the north shore of the lake. A large number of visitors visit and see the breathtaking view of the cherry blossoms with the lake and Mount Fuji, along with the popular Sakura Matsuri Fuji Kawaguchiko Cherry Blossom Festival, which is held annually during the season. The Mount Tenho hike can be a perfect part of your one day in Kawaguchiko, and it would also be reasonable to add it as a part of a day trip from Tokyo. This is a pretty short hike, less than an hour, but it can be a nice way to catch some Mount Fuji views. You can finish off the hike with a ropeway down with views of Lake Kawaguchiko. You can finish off the hike with a ropeway down with views of Lake Kawaguchiko, one of the lakes that are a part of the Fuji 5 Lakes area. The Lake Kawaguchiko area is known as a spot to catch a spectacular view of Mount Fuji and one of the best places in the area to admire this iconic site is from Mount Tenho. There's a couple small things to do at the observatory. You can practice kawarake throwing, where you throw kawarake, a type of pottery, to get rid of evil spirits and find a good match. The idea is to purchase a set of small clay dish and throw it through a ring. It is believed that if you manage to throw the dish through the ring, you are blessed by the god of marriage. This scenic day trip is an ideal choice for those wanting to swap the busy city of Tokyo for natural outdoor beauty. The Lake Kawaguchiko area is known as a spot to catch a spectacular view of Mount Fuji, and one of the best places in the area to admire this iconic site is from Mount Tenho. But there is more to Tenho than a good view from its observation point. Gateway Fujiyama is a shopping area in the Fujisan Station building and has a wide range of local souvenirs items, food items, and gift items. The shopping building has a superb observation point on the top floor. Definitely spend time here on the way back from a trip around Fuji area. Japanese green tea is a healthy drink representative of the country's history and culture. Fujiyama cookie every day at the foot of Mount Fuji is baked carefully one by one. It is a premium cookie that you can enjoy the cookie's original deeply gentle taste. The famous soft ice cream and gelato, which uses plenty of Highland milk, tastes rich but not too sweet and delicious. You can try Japanese octopus fish cake. It is delicious Japanese octopus fish cake stick that is ready to eat by itself. It is amazingly favorite snack to go with a beer, cup noodles, or an easy additional topping as well. Popular Japanese sweet taifuku is a small round mochi filled with sweet red bean paste. Mount Fuji, iconic landmark, and has been worshipped as holy place in Japan. It is also one of the famous mountains in the world.